Are you serious? Are you serious, guys? Good morning, everybody. Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you and your family is having a great Christmas morning. We have had a very powerful earthquake in Canada. Cascadia subduction zone just north of it, about 300 miles west of Vancouver, Canada, in what's called Port Hardy, Canada. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, this massive 6.3 megaquake rocked the Port Hardy area of British Columbia, Canada, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. Now, there's been no immediate reports of injuries or damage from this quake, and according to the European Mediterranean Seismic Center, this quake was very strong. It was less than 10 kilometers deep, extremely shallow. The good news is, even though buoys were moving, there's been no tsunami warning. No tsunami warning. We dodged a bullet because this was strong enough and that it was shallow enough. But the good news is, God didn't let a Christmas surprise rock the Cascadia subduction zone. But the warnings are everywhere, and so we need to be alert. We're praying for everybody up in Canada, our good brothers and sisters up there, and those of you in the northwestern corner of the United States. Anyway, keep our eyes open. Merry Christmas to everybody. We're living in the end times, and there were signs. Back in Jesus' day, when Jesus was born, there was a sign in the heavens, the star that was seen in the east, the angels that broke out into singing. The shepherds were out there abiding with the sheep. There was signs everywhere that the coming of the Messiah was here. Well, we're seeing signs everywhere that the coming of Jesus Christ, his return, is near. Matter of fact, besides the earthquakes, though, in Canada, I just want to also speak to the fact that Fiji, really rocking down in the Siva Ira, Fiji area, which is really directly directly west of Australia and just north of New Zealand. They've had a 5.1, a 4.7, there was a 5.0 in Japan. There was a 5.2 also in Fiji. 4.5, 5.2, 5.0, just now 4.8. So there's a lot of shaking going on. A ton of activity in the Ring of Fire. Southern California is in a literally swarm of earthquakes, small ones, in Southern California right now. They just can't stop for some reason. And so, Sturgis Valley and that whole area there was one even a little bigger than that. Over in Point Arena, California. As a matter of fact, Oklahoma's had a quake today in Watauga. Oklahoma's had a 3.4, and Idaho, over in Chalice, Idaho, has had a 2.8. But Puerto Rico never stops. South America has been shaking a lot yesterday, both in Colombia with a couple big quakes in Colombia and a couple big quakes in Argentina. And now here we go again to Canada. So a lot of activity. The birthing, this should be this, put it this way. The birthing pains of the return of Jesus Christ is everywhere. Signs in the heavens. Tomorrow there's going to be a solar eclipse that starts in Mecca and makes its way across all the Islamic nations of the world, and touches the southern tip of India, and then really covers Indonesia and the Philippines. And let me just say that while all this is going on, there is a lot of seismic activity on the earth, but there's a lot of the waves of energy, the pulse, the cosmic pulses that are shaking the heavens and shaking the earth. These are serious signs of the last days. But there's a lot of good peace and goodwill on earth today. We pray for that. The Bible tells us, the blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. And I'm praying that there be peace and tranquility in your home, in your family, and that there be great blessings come your way. 2020 is going to be a year of clarity. 2020 vision, a year of clarity. We'll tell you more about that. God bless all of you. There was something else I wanted to say, and I can't remember what it is right now, but when I get back, I'll come up with it, and I'll let you know what it is or some other major point. Merry Christmas, everybody. God bless.